Wonderful. Thank you so much. Again, this is Kamika, Keck Graduate Institute. For those of you that are not familiar with KGI, we were founded in 1997. We have our Henry E. Riggs School of Applied Life Sciences and School of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. We are a part of the Claremont Colleges, and as a member of the Claremont Colleges, you guys will also have access to other facilities, with our other members. Location, we are in Claremont, known as the City of Trees and PhDs. I have an image below. We are very close to the Ontario Airport. Why KGI? Our programs prepare students for careers in research, industry, and healthcare. Exposure to biotech and pharma are woven into all of our programs. For those of you joining us, we're going to talk briefly about our grad programs that are available and also our summer internship programs. Please note our summer internships this year are all virtual, so you'll have the opportunity to participate online, and you can start the application process today as we have deadlines approaching. Oops, sorry, just one moment. Let me go back. Let's see if I want you guys to see something with me just a moment. Let's go right here. Let's take a look at that. Okay, wonderful. Here's a list of our grad school programs. Again, research, industry, and healthcare. So those of you with degrees, for example, in biology, neuroscience, mathematics, chemistry, mechanical engineering, pre-med, pre-health, a lot of different options. You don't necessarily have to go just the research or medical school track. We have a lot of options available. I would love for you guys to consider our summer programs because it gives you insight on what to expect should you start a grad program with us, okay? On the research side, we have Master of Science in Applied Life Science. We have our Master of Science in Translational Medicine. That's a joint program with City of Hope. So you guys have the list here. I can provide this to you as well offline. At the end, you'll have an opportunity to chat with me. You can email me and I can give you a list of all of these programs. So we have our Master of Business in Science, Ming, Medical Device Development. We have a PharmD program. Please note that our PharmD no longer requires you to have a bachelor's degree before you start the program. So PharmD is a 4-year program, and you can also contact me for details on the types of classes you'll need to get started on that. We do offer a Master of Science in Human Genetics and Genetic Counseling, as well as 2 post-bac programs, PPA, PPC. I'm gonna click Admit here, and we're gonna move on. All right. Now, what sets us apart, what makes us different, in our master's programs, you guys have the opportunity to work on a team master's project. Now, a lot of students that I'm meeting with that are recent grads or soon to graduate are typically torn between starting a master's program, getting a job, or taking some time off. So this is a wonderful opportunity for you guys to take advantage of this time. You could start a master's program with us. In a lot of our programs, that second year, you're actually working with a leading bioscience company for that entire year. So you have industry connection, you're working in a small group at that time. And so you get a little bit of both. You get your master's degree and that industry experience, but in a well-known company, and you're getting hands-on training. So please keep that in mind if you're one of those students torn between, again, taking a break, starting to work, or starting a master's degree program. At KGI, everything literally is hands-on. Here's some images of actually a couple different things. We have our MEng program for those of you interested in biopharmaceutical. You can see what it's like for students that are presenting as part of that team master's project. But you guys will have the opportunity to work with companies through internships, corporate sponsored projects, and more. Industry exposure is huge with KGI at every level. We have over 75 companies represented on our board of trustees, over 85 speakers on campus each year. And right now, a lot of those speakers are available virtually. So if you do start our summer program, you'll have access to that as well. Okay. Our graduates work in top positions, marketing breakthrough drugs, engineering solutions to global health issues, and developing innovative approaches to reaching underserved patient populations. So here's a list of our top 10 employers of KGI alumni. If you're interested in a master's program, you can use my name as your fee waiver code. It's capital KAMIKA. Here's a list of the requirements. And again, you're welcome to email me or chat with me to find out more. All right, now we're going to talk a little bit about summer. Summer 2020. Again, everything is virtual with us this summer. Opportunities again in research, industry, or healthcare. So we're going to look at these different programs so you guys get a glimpse of what it entails, and keep in mind that these programs will prepare you for your careers. It's going to give you insight on whether or not maybe it's the right career for you or what aspect you want to pursue. Okay, the first one we're going to talk about, we call it our SURE program, and that stands for Summer Undergraduate Research Experience. We have a couple different dates, and I'm so excited to let you guys know we literally just added the last 2 tracks, so more students have an opportunity to participate in this. So you can see the dates there. Our deadlines are approaching. We have a couple different deadlines for our summer programs. Some will be rolling. That means we'll continue to accept applications until the class is full. Some deadlines will be June 1st, so it's right around the corner. And then another deadline we have coming up is June 15th. Again, if you're interested in our SURE program or any program that I'm going to talk about, please feel free to email me. I'm happy to connect that way. The next program is our B-Suite program, Bioprocessing Summer Undergrad Training and Internship Experience. So this is, let me go ahead and hit admit, excuse me. So this program here, you'll talk more about, you'll be able to understand biopharmaceutical processing. And with the current times we're faced with, you will have the opportunity to participate on a team-based COVID-19 biomanufacturing project. So as I mentioned before, research, industry, we are innovative. The programs we offer this summer included touches bases on things that are going on right now. So keep those dates in mind. I'm happy to make this available to you offline as well. Another program I'd like to talk about, Careers Beyond the Bench, CBB. If you're, and I'm actually going to read here for just a moment. If you're interested in careers in biotechnology, pharmaceuticals, medical devices, or other biomedical product industries. So as I mentioned in the beginning, some students aren't quite sure what they want to study or exactly how they want to narrow down maybe biology background, biomed. So this is an excellent opportunity to explore different careers within these different areas. Okay, so 2 different sessions. And for those of you interested in genetics, please consider our CGB, Clinical Genetics and Bioinformatics Summer Program. So you will be covering genetics, 2 different dates as well. Now this specific program has a session date starting in August. So a few students have reached out to me asking if we have later dates. This would be the ones if you have an interest in genetics. Medical Device Development Bootcamp. You'll focus on technical skill development and again, application to team-based project where the focus will be technology for the diagnosis, prevention, and treatment of COVID-19. Okay, 2 different dates. Now, this program here, Pre-Pharmacy Enrichment Program, is for anyone interested in a career in pharmacy. You can be a freshman in college. This is open to all years. As long as you have that interest, you'll be exposed to a lot of different career paths within pharmacy and a lot of innovative options that are available. So please consider this program as well. And I'm not sure if you're aware, but we will have a medical school in the coming years. We're going to have a PA school as well in occupational therapy. So this is one of the summer programs that's actually new to highlight that. And this is for students interested in occupational therapy as a career. And there'll be different aspects covered. And again, we have 2 different sessions for this program as well. Now, all of the programs that I mentioned beforehand, they're all available at no cost. This one and the following does have a cost to it. The program fee is $75 for this one specifically. And this is our Summer Explore Health Professions. This program will be 2 weeks. It will be virtual, and you'll have personalized advising to help you prepare for your health program, your application, depending on what you need. So some students need experience or practice with their application, their statement, interviewing. So wherever you at, you'll have 2 weeks of consulting on this and advising. And again, it will be virtual. And this is the other program that does have a program fee. You're getting a lot for that money. This is our application bootcamp, which we refer to as ABC. This is a 5-day interactive online workshop dedicated to assist you with those graduate health applications. So we've listed a few here, but there are other health applications that you may be in the process of completing or thinking about, and you will get advising on that as well. So notice the first session has already started. That's quite all right. We have another one starting next week. We have 3 sessions for this. Again, you can start your summer program applications today, and you're welcome to reach out to me with any questions. Another option I'd like to present you guys with this summer is our undergraduate summer online science courses. So if you need to take a science course to prepare for the fall, you can take any one of these with us this summer, and that's biochemistry, biostatistics, drug discovery, genetics, human anatomy with lab, and human physiology with lab, as well as microbiology with lab. So we have a lot of different options, whether you're looking for a graduate program in the fall, summer internship program now, which looks amazing on your resume and will help. Let's see, and then also on our website, if you go to kgi.edu and search employment, you'll have an opportunity to see what type of employment opportunities are available right now. There is a link to click on either faculty, staff employment opportunities or student employment opportunities. So you're welcome to take a picture of the screen here or go directly to our website, kgi.edu, and search employment opportunities. Again, my name is Kamika Phillips. I'm your admissions outreach representative. I have my email here. You're welcome to take a picture. You're welcome to email me. Please visit our website with any questions, and that's kgi.edu. Thank you so much. I'm gonna end this, and I'm available for any questions you may have. The last sheet I have here, you're welcome to take a screenshot of that. This is a list of our summer opportunities. And John Paul, let me know if you'd like me to leave it here.
Oops, this is a perfect spot. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay, let me get on back on video here. Thank you so much, Kamika, for all the great information that you shared with us.
Thank you.
At this point, we will go ahead and start the Q&A. Unless there's any, is that a good spot to start Q&A, Kamika?
Yes, it's wonderful. Thanks for checking.
Okay, perfect. So go ahead and keep those questions coming in, and we'll go ahead and ask those. I know one of the first ones we got was, will there be any internship opportunities for mathematics?
I have mathematics specifically. A lot of students are doing the B Suite. That summer program, students that start in B Suite, a lot of times they go into our MEng program, our biopharmaceutical. Most of them are math majors, statistics majors, chemistry, mechanical engineering.
Perfect, thank you.
Yes.
Another question is about what you look for in a student's resume and cover letter when you're hiring. I would assume for internships.
Okay, wonderful. So you guys would start your summer application on our website, kgi.edu. And you can, do you want me to include the link there, John Paul, or do you want me to make it available to you?
Actually, if you want it, you can include it in the chat form,
Okay, let's open
and
that
then
up, sure.
everyone can access that.
Okay, thank you. Give me just a moment. Here we are. And let's do this for everyone. Here we go. Okay, wonderful. So that is the links for you guys to view our academic programs that are available this summer.
Awesome. Thank you very much. It's there in the chat, everyone. Okay. Are there any post-bac opportunities, assistantships, etc. available?
Yes, definitely. So when you guys click on that summer link, you're going to see a list of all of the summer opportunities. And each one has its specific session, deadline. And so you can apply there. You're going to include as part of the application process, what is important to us. I kind of want to piggyback on the previous question. A personal statement. Please share with us who you are, why you're interested in this specific summer program, what you bring to the table, what you expect to gain. Just give us some insight on who you are. It's also going to ask for a letter of recommendation. So I would suggest start requesting those from, people you've worked with, professors you've worked with, and just be ahead of the game in that.
Great, great. Which summer program would you say would assist in getting into for the Masters in Business and Science?
Okay. A couple different things. I'm sorry. Someone also asked about our post-bac. Yes, in the summer, you have 2 opportunities if you're considering either one of our post-bacs, our pre-PA, which we call PPA or PPC. The 2 summer programs, if you click on that link, you're going to want to look at, it's called ABC. That will help you with medical school application and more. It's personalized. The other one I would suggest, you'll see SEHP. Okay. Now, Master of Business and Science, a lot of students considering that program, they're looking at our SURE program, SURE. But any of these programs will give you an opportunity to engage with faculty on campus, students on campus. You can also look at careers beyond the bench, CBB.
Great, thank you. I'm not sure if you answered this question already, but it's which summer program do you recommend to nursing majors?
For nursing, there's just one, and it would be ABC if you're looking for personalized advising. Again, that's one of the programs that does have a cost to it. It's a $75 program fee, but the others are available at no cost.
Great, great, thank you. If I want to get hands-on experience in mathematics, would the summer program help, even if it's mostly about sciences?
I think so. Honestly, any program you do you're going to gain something from it. It's going to look great on your resume. You're going to gain skills and experience. And a lot of times students start out not really knowing which path or what to do with it. So it can help you there as well, where you're exposed to another career option. So I would suggest, again, SURE, SURE.
Great, great, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a summer program you recommend for English composition majors?
English specifically, I would say no. And the reason, because our main focus is life sciences, business. So we wouldn't have anything tailored specifically for English, unfortunately.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to continue typing in questions. Good questions coming in, everyone. Thank you very much. What are the typical career paths that you're seeing coming out of the programs?
Oh, actually, there are so many. So again, we have research, industry, or healthcare. So it's going to be different for each one. And I'll start with healthcare, actually. So we have a genetic counseling program. We have a PharmD program. We have our PPA and PPC. So students that are thinking about medical school, A lot of times they start with our PPC to get that extra advising and experience, just to know what's out there, who they are as an applicant, and what their focus is. Something we've been seeing a lot of, which is awesome, students will start in our PPC program, that's our post-bac program. It's a year-long program. And then year 2, they'll turn that into a master's. So then we have options in research, for example, Master of Science in Applied Life Sciences, our Master of Science in Translational Medicine. So there's a lot of options where students can complete a master's degree as well. So they're going into medical school. Some are deciding to go into industry. For example, after the MBS program, our Master of Business and Science, through that team-based projects that they're doing, that's that year-long project with bioscience companies around the nation, a lot of students are getting job interviews, job offers while they're still in the program, even before they graduate. So careers can be in regulatory affairs. It really just depends on which focus they have, research, healthcare, or industry.
Great, thank you. To get clarification again on that mathematics program, was it Be Sure?
Yes. So you can do, so you can look at Be Sure and Be Sweet and see which one would be a better fit. When you click on the summer program, it'll give you details, and I'm happy to send a PDF on all the programs we offer, not only for the summer, but even for the fall if you're looking into a master's program as well.
Great, that'd be great. Thank you so much. What program would you recommend for a graduate of health services administration already have a master's?
So here's what happens a lot of times. Students will have a degree and maybe they're not exactly sure what to do next, or they're not getting the job offers they're looking for. If you have a master's, you can look at our PhD, for example. If you're wanting to work more in industry, I would encourage you to look at our Master of Business and Science. And the reason why I'm suggesting a master's after you have one, the difference is year 2 of this program, you'll be working on an industry-sponsored project directly with industry. So that's year-long on-the-job training with a bio company, pharma, maybe your focus is medical devices. So there's a lot of options there. The connections you're going to make through KGI, students you're working with, alumni, and the industry connections we have throughout can help get you to that next step.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I have a good question here about any tips or advice you would give for a candidate obtaining a letter of recommendation, especially if they've been out of school for a while and haven't kept in touch with faculty?
Okay. The one thing I've been saying is to keep requesting letters. So right now we have our summer opportunities, right? One of the deadlines is June 1st. The next one's coming up June 15th. And then we also have rolling deadlines for some of the programs that haven't filled yet, okay? So specifically for our summer program, let's just say you're trying to get that for this deadline, keep asking, think about people you may have worked with. Did you do volunteer work at any time? Jobs you've held, supervisory roles. So there are other people you can reach out to that can speak about maybe your passion for this industry or this program or this career field. So think about all of that and then consistently request letters of recommendation. Let's say that maybe you're not going to apply right away for a summer program, but you're thinking about maybe the fall. Ask for letters now. That way you have it on hand and you can just have them edit, like maybe change the date or tailor it a little bit for the program you're thinking about. The other recommendation I have, if you haven't already, start an account on LinkedIn, connect with some of those old professors, TAs, supervisors, things like that, and maybe try that approach to reaching out and requesting a letter of recommendation.
Great. Thank you so much, Kamika. That's some really good advice there. Any recommendations for sociology majors?
And would that be a recommendation for the summer or for a master's program?
I would say if you want to address both, that'd be great.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah, I know. Let's go for it. Okay, sociology major. Now, I don't know what you're thinking about career-wise, but I would love for you to look at our Master of Science in Genetic Counseling program. So go on our website, MSGC. Um, you have some sociology classes as that major. You probably taken psychology, possibly biology in there. So some of the courses you've taken as a sociology major could help you in the field of genetic counseling. If you're not familiar with genetic counseling at all, we have a summer program for that. So please click on that link so that you can view it. And then let's see, Carissa, what year are you in currently? Okay, wonderful. So go ahead and check out our clinical genetics and bioinformatics, I can't even speak, bioinformatics summer program and see if there's an interest there, okay?
There's another very specific question here, if you're able to answer. Would nursing students who apply for the SURE Public Health Virology track program be considered equally as candidates who are public health majors?
Definitely. And here's just so you know, all applications are going to be looked at. So when you're writing that personal statement, make sure you give us insight on who you are, what you're doing, why the focus, have strong recommendation letters. We'll see your grades. So we're looking at everything. It is a holistic application, and yes, it will be considered. One more thing I should mention, you guys are welcome to apply for more than one program. So if you have different interests, put it all out there, apply. There's a lot of opportunities, especially with this being offered virtually. The one thing I would say is when you're considering the program, look at the start and end dates. Make sure they don't overlap. Earlier during the session, I mentioned that our genetics program this summer, there's a second track that starts in August. So there's different opportunities, you know, depending on if you're open career-wise, maybe you want to see what else is out there. Just keep an open mind. Again, if you haven't already, start an account with LinkedIn, get back in touch with people if you're out of touch, remind them of who you are. For anyone that's requesting a recommendation letter, I would even say, you know, email that person a copy of your resume, remind them of your work, what your focus, what you've done, what your research is in. Sometimes maybe they forget, you know, it's not at the top of their mind. So remind them of who you are.
That's great advice. Thank you very much. So we still have plenty of time. Get those questions coming in. We have one here. I'm a graduate student, and let's see here. Behavior neuroscience track. Would I be able to enroll in any summer programs even though I am a graduate student?
So that one's a little tricky. Because you're already a graduate student somewhere, you can apply, but your chances may be a little slimmer to get in. And the reason being that they will look at students that are still open-minded, still open to either a career track or a master's program that we offer. So it really depends on the type of program you're applying for, and it would be, you know, a decision based on everything, your application, that personal statement, everything involved.
That's great, great. So we still have some time there. If anyone has any remaining questions, please ask. While we're waiting for that, I don't know if there's any additional information that you want to share, Kamika, some tips. I know you mentioned LinkedIn a little bit there. We're always interested in what our partners and recruiters think about LinkedIn interviewing skills, you know, personable skills that you may want to share with us.
Sure. Now, here's another thing about KGI. So Keck Graduate Institute, we were founded in 1997, okay? It's a very small institute. There are under 700 students at KGI. So when you're interacting with faculty and that sort of thing, they know you, they know your full name. They know what your interests are, what you want to do career-wise, what your research is, and you have opportunities to do that research at KGI, to work in the lab. It's all hands-on. We're connected to industry. So it makes it easier for you guys to do what you're focused on, whether that's specific research. Maybe you want to focus on medical devices. You're working hand in hand with the professors, with the faculty. It's small class sizes. And again, this summer, everything will be virtual. We highly stress collaboration and networking. So even if you guys start this summer and you're returning to Cal State San Bernardino in the fall, no problem. You're starting to interact with KGI students this summer. That's an alumni network you're connecting with. So I stress LinkedIn because you can continue to connect. It's a professional environment. So if you come on board this summer, connect with students next to you. It's part of what we do. While you're at KGI, you're also going to be groomed. Maybe you're not that outspoken, you don't like speaking in front of big crowds. You're going to gain those skills. Wherever you may be deficient, KGI works with you to get you to that next level. When students graduate at KGI, I believe the numbers are around somewhere between 90 and 94% have jobs by the time they graduate. A lot of this is due to the Team Masters project and Team Design project. It's that second year of your master's degree with us. You're working directly with industry. It's I like to call it on-the-job training. So these skills you're gaining throughout your program.
That's great. What is your school's diversity profile for students and faculty?
It's actually very diverse. It's on our website. I can grab the link in just a moment if you like.
That'd be great.
So we have students from all over the world. Like specifically what I do is I work in the Inland Empire area, but I recruit in states like Florida, Georgia, Texas, Latin America, specifically Central and South, Mexico, Africa, Europe. So we have a huge international population. Some students are local. Some may come from Los Angeles, Laverne, Long Beach, Riverside, San Diego, but then we have students from all over the world. Let me grab the link and you guys can see that. And you'll also get to see specifically depending on the program you're in. So we do share that information on our website. Let me see. And also, while you're at KGI, we have different groups that you can join. A lot of students have started groups like the salsa group where they go salsa dancing, they dance together. International cooking groups where students share their recipes. There's so many different things on the social level, professional level, and every area. Okay, I'm trying to find the right link for you guys. Let's see.
You got it, no problem. Probably want to we'll include your email address again as well, since we're getting towards the end of the Q&A, because I know there's a lot of great questions coming in, some that are very specific to programs, and I know Kamika would be more than happy to go ahead and address those with you.
Yes, please, please reach out to me by email. Happy to connect.